You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Tammy Rivera.
Good morning, Tammy.
Welcome.
Give her the proper introduction. Platinum artist.
Oh, thank you.
She platinum?
Tammy Rivera.
Yeah.
Really?
All
Wow,
these pieces
congratulations.
Thank you.
I feel like that song just came out, or am I tripping?
It was actually like
It was a while ago.
9 months, 8 months.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember watching Waka sing it.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
No, you signed or everything's independent?
No, everything's independent.
Wow. Well, congratulations on that.
Were you
That's
shocked
a
by
lot
that?
tougher. A lot
Were
harder.
you shocked?
Yeah, I was. I really was. Even for the EP that just dropped, it's like still in top 5. Like, I'm just more thankful.
All right.
But yeah, it is shocking for someone who never knew I could sing and then to come out and people really accepting it.
Now, how did you learn you can sing? What got you into singing?
I've been singing since I was a kid. Like everybody from high school and everyone from like my hometown, they know I can sing. It's
Like,
just,
like singing, like show singing, or
yeah, like I
singing
did
at home
talent
in the
shows.
shower?
No,
Okay.
I did talent shows. I've had people try to sign me before, and I just never did it. So people at home when they see me on Love and Hip Hop, they're like, "Why you ain't on that show singing?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just just trying to. I'm good." But I feel like everything is in its timing. So
And then people on Love and Hip Hop, so you start singing. They're like, why didn't she sing on Love and Hip Hop? Because
Yeah.
most people that go on that show would say, okay, I'm going to use this show to promote whatever
Yeah.
it is that I'm doing. And you didn't even give us an inkling that this was a
'Cause
goal of yours.
it was because it was something that I kind of put all the way in the back. It's always been something I want to do since I was a kid. Like growing up, you asked me what I wanted to be, was a singer. But I used the show to showcase like my swimsuit line, which been doing amazing.
Right.
And then it was just like, it was time. Like I feel like I had a story behind it. It was something like, it was like an epiphany. Like I was on a plane. I was like, it was almost like God came to me. It sounds crazy. Almost like God came to me. It was like, if you don't do it now, you're never going to do it. And I just called my friend Robin, who's Rico's wife. She's from Baltimore as well. And I was like, hey, you think Rico work with me? And she laughed at me. She was like, what? And I was like, no, I can sing. So I sent her a video of me singing in Vogue. And she sent it to Rico. And he was like, yeah, if she's serious. And he was like, she got to book the studio. And I was like, you didn't tell me twice. I didn't even tell Waka. I just did it.
Yep, you did it all. And used
Was
your
Waka
own
upset
coins.
about that?
No, he was like shocked. Like, I mean, he was kind of like low key, like, bitch, you ain't never say when I told you to say, like, now you want to sing. But he was like, afterwards, he was like, yo, this sound crazy. It's fire. Like, now he's at a point where he's like super behind everything I got going on.
What was your reason for not telling him at first?
I didn't want nobody to think I was with him just because I wanted to be like a singer. I was trying to get on.
But I mean, even when you went in the studio, when y'all were together and you didn't
I
tell
never
him.
sang. I would just support him. Like watch him. I never went in the studio. Kisses was the actually first time me ever recording in the studio. It was my second song that I recorded that night with Rico.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never been in the studio before.
Really?
Yeah.
What did Rico say when you came in the studio and he heard you singing in front of him for the first time?
He was like, he's such a genius. Like I was so scared. So he started joking with me, got me super comfortable. And he was like, all right, get in the studio. And I was like, oh, okay. And he just was like, you got it. Just go in there. He will make you sing it over and over and over. So I was in there like, he was like, nope, again. And after a while, I got comfortable and it came out. And then after the first song, he was like, listen, I'll do this project. He's like, but you got to let me executive produce it. And I was like, hell yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Like, is that a question?
And so your whole EP, Fate, is out. And there is somewhat of a theme on those songs. So how involved were you in the whole process of writing and choosing the songs and all of that?
I'm very involved when it comes to like writing. I'm still, getting my niche in it. But pretty much every song on Fate was something that I experienced, I went through, I felt. You know what I'm saying? So
Because I have felt that when I listened to it, the topics in the songs.
yeah,
A lot of
real.
it does have to do with, not being treated the way that you felt you deserved to be treated, but being with somebody and knowing you don't want to leave them. But
Yeah,
But
it's
you had to
all,
put some records on there to scare Flocka?
I mean, he was already scared before Fate came out. He know he is on his last limb. But no, yeah, it's just, and actually that was recorded like almost a year ago. Like, so it's like that the music is I'm in a whole nother space now, and I've been recording since then, so I have a lot more music and content that I'm ready to get out. So I had to get that out first, and also it gives the followers something to follow. Like they can be with me from my first step of me first releasing my music and how I sounded, and now that I'm doing vocal training and I'm actually perfecting my craft, they get to follow me, you know?
Why are people so involved with your relationship, though? I always see you clapping back at chicks who always got something to say, like, hey, you stayed with him. Like, I'm like, why do people care so much?
You know what's
You
so
clap
crazy?
back like you got time. Sometimes I'll be like, Tammy, just leave it, just let him
No,
go.
I stopped. I just told him this that my clap back season is over.
Yeah, right.
But it is, I promise you. Like, I don't, because it's really, like, even though people be thinking that it's something like, oh, she's bothered because she's clapping back. No, sometimes I could be on a flight or I could just be chilling. I'm like, bitch, you got me. But I'm like, it takes energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I realize that it does take some of your energy to do that. The crazy part is like, I get more backlash for working it out with my husband than I did for leaving him. And it's crazy. Like, the type of, like, where we are now. Like,
Yeah, as if vows don't say till death do us part through sickness and in
Right.
health. Like, you know, you're supposed to work things out.
Yeah, and I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's, I'm not justifying him. But like when people ask me and I kind of break it down, I tell people all the time, and I don't really talk about it because people won't understand it on the level that I speak on it. Like, it was a spiritual battle with my husband. Like, I was sent to him. Like, I know that I was sent for a mission and for a reason. And people are not going to understand that. So for me to try to break that down, it doesn't make sense. Like, the first day I met my husband, he told me, he was like, you're going to be my wife. He's like, it's like God told me I got to be with you.
Wow.
And for years, I didn't understand. Like, girl, what's the point? I was like, God, why did you send me here? These people is crazy. Like, I don't want to be a part of this. I was so green and gullible. And a guy came to fix my house one day. He came to fix my heating unit. And before he left out, I swear I never seen this guy again. He was like, you think you're here for yourself. God sent you here for a reason. He was like, and it's not about you. You came here to deliver. And I never understood that until 30 years later.
Right.
Like, until where I'm at now at the age of 30.
What do you think it is? What do you think you're here to deliver?
I came to deliver my husband. Y'all remember how Waka was before?
Yeah,
It wasn't like I'm not trying to say I delivered him like I'm the Almighty, but
You glowed him up.
no, not even glowed him up. Oh, look at that Yahweh. We're talking about God.
Oh, yeah. The Yahweh gene.
But no, it's not that. It's like sometimes, like you say, when a man finds a wife, they find a good thing. More so, like there was things in our relationship that I know that if, like, I remember my husband used to tell me years ago when we first met, he was like, "You gonna save my life." He's always say that, and I'm like, "Yo, why you?" Like, I'm thinking I had to strap up. Like, what do you mean? I'm gonna shoot somebody for you? Like, I don't understand.
Which you would.
Yeah, right. But I'm like, I don't get it. And now I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a different person. He's growing. He's learning, and we both are growing and learning together. So.
And your daughter was an integral part of you staying with Waka as well.
She wasn't an integral part of it, but my daughter is. She's like the glue.
Right,
You know
because
what
she
I'm
loves
saying?
him so much, and you said you could see that.
Yeah, he loves her. Like, even when we were separated, he would always call and say, "Hey, can I get Charlie? Can I meet up with Charlie?" Even when I wouldn't answer the phone, he would text and be like, "Please, can I just pick her up from school?"
You just got a tattoo of her and everything.
Yeah, he and people were actually bashing about that too. I was like, damn.
People are bashed about anything,
Yeah,
especially
I
when they
was
don't
like,
understand
"Ah."
it. Most people are miserable and their relationship is horrible and they don't know how to figure it out, you know?
Yeah.
But when
Was
you
it-
figure it out in your relationship, it makes it better. That's why I love to see relationship and couples who go through problems and work it out. Because it gives people who are going through that problem, they don't know who to talk to. It shows them that, oh, this can work. I don't have to take the way of everybody's telling me to do this. No,
Yeah.
you do what's best for you.
I mean, what was I supposed to do? Go jump to the next rapper or jump to the next NFL player? Like, I don't know what y'all want me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody I've grown with, that I'm learning with. He ain't perfect. I'm not perfect.
But it's still always your decision, ultimately.
Ultimately.
Even if you
Absolutely.
wouldn't do
Yours
that,
and
that's still
Beyonce's.
your
Beyonce
decision.
made it cool to forgive.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, shoot. Like,
And you addressed that on the EP as well. You had the song "Lose," which is
it was very emotional for me, that song. Like, yeah. Yeah, it's just, that's exactly how I feel, honestly. Like, I ain't come this hard to lose. Like, I really did. You think I mean, certain times you know when there's time to walk away. You know when it's worth fighting for, and you know when it's not. And I felt like my marriage was worth fighting for. I know the potential of what he had to be. Like, when I made that list, they tell you make those lists, there was only one thing on the bad list, and that was he cheated. And I mean, I'm not saying like that's a small thing. That's definitely a major
It
part.
is.
No, it's not.
Slight.
But
Little roadkill on the road, you know what I'm saying? You're a rapper. Slight.
Just shut your mouth. You
Yeah,
can be
but-
right.
I don't do it no more.
You- hey,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't
Right,
do it
such
no
a
more.
small thing.
Right.
I don't live that life
A
anymore.
small thing to have you by yourself.
That's a fact.
There you go.
That's the big thing.
Shut your ass up and sit in the
It's the
corner like
getting
me.
caught is the big thing.
Sit in the corner.
Cheating is like, yeah.
But you got to put the fear in God in y'all to forget
Oh,
y'all
you ain't gotta tell
change.
me.
Like,
Oh,
I had
yeah.
to put the fear in God in him. Like, you know, now he know. Like, he'll
And
tell
he
us,
has to work hard to get back.
girl, and when I say, y'all have no idea. Love and Hip Hop
I
didn't
know.
even catch
What you mean we have no idea?
percentage.
Charlamagne and I have a great idea.
Oh, yeah, y'all
Yeah.
should.
We
know.
have a great idea.
Like, oh, I was so mean. Like, oh, my God, for months. My friends was like, Tammy. I'm like, girl.
That's why the best feeling in the world is when you walk in the house and like your wife may look upset. When you was doing your dirt, your heart drop immediately. Like,
Yeah,
what did she
like,
find out? But then you realize, like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm good. Maybe I forgot to take the trash out. Yeah, maybe.
Unless she found out some old shit.
Right. No, I think it's funny because he still has flashbacks. Because I had a few nights of me like just waking him up out of sleep, like just punching him in his face. So now I'm like, like now I'm like, baby. He be like, what? I'm like, what? Why you so? He's like, man, come on, bro. I'm scarred, bro.
Yeah, he
I'm
domestic.
scarred.
You got him. Well
But you know
trained.
what? And every
well
time
trained.
you post,
got
every
him.
time you post something, people think it's about your relationship.
Every
So you
time.
post it. Sometimes when you think everything is going wrong or people just ain't shit, it just means you're about to embark on something great. And everybody ain't meant to go to that level with you, no matter how much you want them to trust the process.
Oh boy, you posted that. They thought it was over.
They thought, yeah.
Oh, my
It's
goodness.
actually I'm growing in my career. I'm growing, you know, and I have people around me. Like I've had people who work with me, and I just realized, like I'm a Leo, so I'm just loyal by default, and I keep my circle real small, and I like people around me that go hard for me. I don't care who you've worked with in the past, but if you go hard for me, you believe me, I want you around me, and I'll fight for people to go with me, and they just not supposed to. Like it'll just be some fluke stuff that they'll do or some flawed, and I keep ignoring it, and then to the point that it's just like, you know, your mama always know. So my mama always tell me from the beginning, but then it's like it just gets in your face. You just like, okay, I gotta let it go. So
What'd your mama say about? Did your mama tell you to stick with Waka too?
my mom had her whole like ups and downs with Waka, but she's like, at the end of the day, she was, after a while, she was like, okay, he can't keep doing the same thing. But then, and even when he got to the point where he was trying to get back, he was calling his mama, my mama, won't none of them trying to hear nothing he was having to say.
Even his mom was
Yeah,
like,
Deb was like, boy, get off my phone. Like, he couldn't even call her no more. He had to call my mom. And she was just like, my mom always told me, she said, baby, you always got to factor in everything in a relationship. She said, no, men are not perfect. You know, she's like, it's all in what you can take. Only you know when you're tired. So I always took that with me. And when I knew I was tired, I was tired. But when I wanted to, like, give up, it was like, when I did give up, and I was like, when I say I was gone, I was gone. Like, it was nothing that man could say to get me back. Like, he could, I even let him move in the house so I could just dog him out so that he could leave. And he stayed there like, I'm
God
telling
damn,
you,
Tammy.
I was just so tired. And I mean, just being mean, just like ignoring, just being real nasty. And I'm like, this is my plan. I'm going to get rid of him. I'm going to let him move in. And then I'm going to just be real nasty. And he's just going to give up. Girl, he was, after a while, I felt like I was just bullying. He was just like, Psh, man, look, I ain't going away, shorty. Like, I could say something so evil. He'd be like, you right. I'm like, what you mean I'm right? Like, get mad. Like,
Right.
say something.
I'm just
What's
happy
the
to be in
most
the
evil
house.
thing you think you said?
Oh my, I can't say that all.
Yeah.
I done said all kinds of shit. Like, oh my God. I was so evil to him.
You was just trying to break him down, like mentally.
I would walk through the house like I was talking to a whole nother nigga. It wouldn't be nobody in the phone. But I did. I would lock the door.
That's hilarious.
And be like, yeah, babe. Like,
like,
I know he
so
felt like I
mad.
would kill his bitch. Man.
So hold on, he thought you was involved with somebody else.
I had him thinking that, yeah. I was like just mean for no
That ain't
reason.
funny. That man have a heart attack in that house.
Oh,
man.
okay, that's kind of like the song You Did This.
Yeah, it's like you did this. Like I wanted to be, because I couldn't go back out and what I'm gonna go. I can't go sleep with somebody.
Right.
I can't go get you back the way you got me back. So the only way I can do is try to hurt you. But
Right.
then after a while, it started hurting me to just keep hurting him.
To see him hurt.
Yeah, so I was like,
And
come on,
that's true love. That's what most people don't understand. The fact that he hurt you, but you still care about his feelings, that's the type of love people don't have.
because after a while, he's like, okay, this don't feel. It's like keep beating up on a bully. It's like a bully. Like, okay, this don't feel good no more.
How long did that last?
For like the whole summer.
God. Did you ever really date anybody else?
No, hell no.
Did you ever get
I'm
dressed
trying
and
to
leave the
die.
house? You ever get dressed and leave the house?
All the time. Oh, I was on the ground doing the thigh pictures. I was being extra. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, yeah. Like,
How many people popped up in your DMs
oh
though?
my God.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
A lot of celebrities.
Yeah, I remember when we were out there BT weekend, it was like man, niggas is coming to my section like I don't watch sports. I don't know who no sports players is. Like, so they was coming up like introducing themselves like, hey, and I'm like, hi, and my friends, like my manager at the time, he was like, that's such and such, that's such and such, and I was like, why are they all coming to say hi to me?
You know
But-
why?
You posting them
As a matter of
copies.
No, but I didn't know at the point that everybody knew that we were like separated. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, it was like it was like Love and Hip Hop episode aired, and then it was like the BET weekend. Everybody was like, oh, they single.
BET weekend, I seen Tammy, and we had
You started.
there was a celebrity basketball game. I was the assistant coach. I'm not gonna say who it is, but one of the players on the team was like, "Yo, can you introduce me to Tammy?" And I was like, "If we win this game,
Yeah, she did.
then yes." And we didn't end up winning the game. But I told Tammy, I said, "You gotta just go along with it because we trying to win this game right
Oh my
here."
God, he was playing too. He
Yeah,
was
he
like
was going
trying to get him
hard,
shot.
and he still
I was
lost.
like, God, please.
And at the end, I was like, "Sorry, you didn't win."
Y'all playing Love and Basketball BET weekend?
She pimped me out.
you
She was
play
like,
now,
just
you
say.
see.
We
You
was
play
trying
too
to
much,
listen.
E.
We must win by all means necessary.
Now you
Okay,
play
well,
too
she
much,
like,
E.
just. I was like, man, Waka working on.
Just
She was like,
wave.
just man. I'm like, all right, Angela. All right.
Did you let Flocka know any of the dudes that was trying to holler at you?
He knew.
But he can't blame them.
No, he
'Cause y'all
can't. And I
wasn't
was telling you,
together.
can't
You
get
can still
mad.
shoot him.
But see, and that's why I was like, I'm not trying to.
Any of them was Waka's friends though, or people that Waka knew?
It was a lot of industry people.
See, yeah, you got to give them 5 minutes.
No, I mean, of course, I will always tell. I had to tell him because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna have my husband shaking hands with niggas that.
Trying
Right.
to holler behind
That's
you.
real.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying. Like
That's real.
I'm not gonna do. Even when we weren't together, like I would like literally, if it was somebody I knew that I seen him with, I would screenshot and be like, even though you're a fuck nigga, but here.
You had a breast reduction too, right?
Yes. Oh my God.
Was that when your back was hurting?
Man, I was at a 32.
That just sounded so funny coming from you, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was killing me. Like it was like I had a 32G, and I'm so small framed. Like, but I'll be 32 this year, so it's like I just started gaining weight, and my mom is top heavy, so I'm starting to see if I don't start working out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be heavy in places I don't want to be, so I chop them joints up.
All right. What did it feel? Did it feel different?
Oh my God, I feel so much better.
How,
And
why
I
do
can
you
say
want to
you
know
feel
how it
free.
feels, man?
I feel free.
Are you thinking about doing the same?
No, I've always
always
been
thought about
interested in
doing
that
it?
because girls be like, "Yo, my back hurts," and I'm
No,
like,
it's
"Damn,
really,
for real?"
it's really a lot. Like man, I'm trying to tell you, it's no joke.
All right, all
So
right.
if someone tell you they want a breast reduction, don't be like, nah, I like big titties.
Keep 'em,
It's
right.
not good.
Yeah.
it's not good at all.
So what's the plan? Are you gonna go on tour?
Actually, I am. I doing a tour this summer. The EP, like I said, it's been doing numbers. Like,
To the mic.
Oh, it's been doing crazy numbers. It's been going like super crazy. So, yeah, I'm about to actually put in that work.
Why you didn't put Waka on the album?
We have a song together called Fire, but I wanted the first EP to be more so just me and get people to understand that like this is serious and I'm taking it serious. I'm
Gotcha.
taking the craft serious.
Are you considering doing a major label deal now?
I've had a lot of them hit me up, but I mean, I've been doing so good, like, you know, on my own that, I mean, eventually if it gets to that point, the numbers are super right, but at this point right now, I'm just like, I'm doing good. Like, why?
Have you made your money back?
Man, what? I mean, I made, from Kisses alone, I made bank. So when labels coming in, I'm like, listen, baby, I made it off that one single. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't really know the industry. So even when Waka be telling me certain stuff like, oh, and I'm like, I get it now. Like, it's distribution, really. I mean, I have 5.4 million followers and growing. So that's like a mini label. Like, I mean, promo, that's my promo. I mean, my swimsuits, I launched my swimsuits and the first 12 hours, I made 200,000 off of my social media. So,
Sheesh.
yeah,
girl.
so I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to brag. I'm just super blessed.
Absolutely.
I feel
That's
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
if-
good for people to hear these real numbers of what it is. You know,
Yeah.
you using your platform that you have and putting out some product and knowing how that return is coming in because people don't know that.
Yeah, it's like, even, man, Walker used to be like, man, you stay on Instagram. He's like, damn, you on Instagram. I'm like, now what you gonna say, nigga?
Yeah.
Like, I'm making bread off Instagram. Like, just last year, I just did my tax for 2017. I made I made $1 million off of.
It's just social
Well,
media.
hold on, since you throwing numbers out there, how much do you get from a platinum selling album independently? A single?
I don't know yet.
Or
I
the royalty
mean,
checks ain't come in yet?
yeah, not
Okay,
yet.
okay,
but
okay.
I've been as I distributed. I got all the, what do you call that, Shauna?
The what?
Huh? Distribution. Like I got all of the
Analytics?
No, I got the back end already.
Oh, okay,
You see what I'm saying?
okay.
Because I distributed it myself.
Got you.
I distributed it myself.
Was it a good back end?
It was good.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I was able to, like for the EP, I was able to buy all my masters just off from Kisses on Rico.
I'm not
Like
mad
he was
at
telling
you.
me like I don't want, you know what I'm saying, I'm good, but I was like, nah, bro, like I don't.
I want to make sure you get what you supposed to.
Yeah, so I paid him for all the 7 songs in the EP. I paid for all the masters.
So he's ready to work on the album now.
I'm so ready to get back in. I was just in with Neo not too long ago. It was super dope. And Sean Penn, I've been working with him a lot. He's super amazing. Cassius, Jazzy Faye. It's been there. So I got some dope stuff.
And no more Love and Hip Hop.
No, it's no
Okay,
more Love
just
and Hip Hop.
asking.
I did a few appearances this season.
Have they asked, or you just don't want to do it anymore?
They tried, my contract was over after that last season with that y'all saw me on. That was like the ending of my contract. Of course, they wanted to re-sign, and I was just like, it's just not what I wanted to do.
You knew.
Yeah, and it's no. I respect people can say what they want to say about Mona or say, oh, the show make you look crazy. You make yourself look crazy. Like when you go on there, you got to display yourself a certain way. Like be true to yourself. Like when you go up there trying to act like somebody else, or you want to be this, you're gonna get. It's gonna show through camera. You know what I'm saying? So
when you want to go turn up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? Like I told Mona, it's business. I respect, you know what I'm saying, your decision. And if you sign a messed up contract and you feel like you're getting ate up, then, I mean, that's the game. That's what you got to learn, So I'm super grateful for my platform with Love and Hip Hop. It's just, what more can I give y'all? After this, like, what we have in our family dynamic or where we are right now, that's not what Love and Hip Hop wants.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not trying to say that, but that's not. What more can I give y'all? I done gave y'all everything else. Like, it's no more growth from there. So, I feel like it's time to move forward. But we are working on our own show right now.
Yeah, y'all got Meet the Flockas coming, right?
Yeah.
When that dropping?
We actually start filming in May 10th and 11th.
That's through Mona too?
No, it's through our own production company. We actually signed a partnership.
Oh, but no network yet.
Well, we have a few networks. It depends on who gets the most money.
Got you. Go ahead, Tammy Rivera. They not playing no games.
Not at all. And we appreciate you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Pick up the new EP. It's called Fate. Stream it, download it. And it's Miss Tammy Rivera. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.